Happy Monday, Delmarva. Thanks for joining us on this yucky Monday.
It is kind of yucky out there, isn't it?
It is. But it's not yucky here. We are your hosts of Coast Life. I'm Paige Marley.
I'm Leah Rizzo, and I thought I would get in the holiday spirit.
I love it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, we had the green vibe going on today. Loving it. Are you still in the Christmas spirit, even though you just came back from the tropics?
So I was actually, excited to get into the Christmas spirit because it is weird. I was just in Turks and Caicos last week. A little vacation.
Yes.
Very lovely. Very relaxing. Read a whole book cover to cover. I was excited, yes. But it is sort of weird when you're in someplace warm and tropical feeling, and then there are all these like Christmas lights, and you're like, something's just not matching up in my head.
I love that though.
But yeah, I was excited to dive right in. We decorated yesterday, so
I saw the pictures.
I'm ready. Yeah,
it's very cute. Yeah, we hope you're ready as well. We've been ready for Christmas here on Coast Life. A lot of fun events. Did you have a good weekend coming back though? Travel was okay. Weather-wise was weird, right?
Yeah, it was fun because it was warm actually coming back. So like we got off the plane in Philly, and I was like, it's 65 degrees.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. So
it
wasn't too shocking actually going from one spot to the other.
I love that. I was at Shellville Saturday, and same thing. It was like unusually warm, and I kind of loved it.
Yeah,
it was nice having the fake snow, the warmth. You weren't freezing cold. It was such a fun event.
Yeah, it's like a little reprieve sometimes when it's warm. But I do like snow. I'm a snow girl, so I'm ready.
Yes, yeah. Well, we saw some snow this morning, so maybe it's a sign we'll have a white Christmas. Who knows? We're not the experts.
That's true, but we have experts on deck, so make sure you tune in for them.
Yes, definitely.
But also, I think this was over the weekend, but maybe it was just over the course of last week, that Pantone announced their color of the year.
Love this.
They always do. I remember, I think it was probably like 8 years ago now, millennial pink was the color of the year. And which I thought was interesting because this year it's peach fuzz, which is kind of a similar color to millennial pink in its hue, if you will.
Yeah. And so we're not the ones calling it millennial pink, by the way. That's like the name of it. I have two thoughts on this peach fuzz. One, why do you have to name it that? And two, I'm just shocked it wasn't some sort of Barbie pink this year.
That's true. I guess, with as iconic as Barbie was all year long, once again, I'm surprised it wasn't, like a Barbie pink or a hot pink color. Maybe because it was hard to get a hold of this year because of Barbie.
That doesn't make sense.
But yeah, they went with peach fuzz to inspire like warmth and togetherness. And
I like the color.
The color is very pretty,
The name is I just think of, every guy in middle school.
The middle school beard.
When they thought they were growing a beard and they're like, yeah, girl. And you just want to be like, no, honey.
No.
Shave that off.
Is that
Peach. I'm trying to think of like a different peach name that it could be.
I mean, just peach would work.
Just peach. If the color was just peach.
James and the Giant.
Peach. I would feel a lot more comfortable. Sweet peach.
Sweet peach.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
I'm not in charge of naming names, but
peachy pink. I don't know. There's a reason we don't do it.
No, I wouldn't paint my walls peach fuzz based on the name. It's called peach fuzz.
That's fair.
That's
fair
just
point.
Me. Thanks.
Yep, fair point.
Thanks.
This could also be sort of a fair point, and I thought this was interesting because I actually think you and I feel similarly about this particular concept, but I think it's actually more just like the name and the kind of content that we're thinking of is different than maybe what they're kind of labeling this.
Yes.
But you've heard it, girl boss. Being a girl boss out there, just doing girly things, but also being a boss babe while you're doing it. Exhausting. Over it. But they're saying that teenagers who watch sort of like female-centric characters on TV who are like dominating a workspace, they actually end up being more confident in the workplace and see less sexism, I guess, in the workplace.
Sure. And maybe they just are going in with more confidence and more correct expectations, if you will. We talked about this earlier. If you're going to coin it girl boss, you are not helping these young ladies out. Calling anything girl boss and the girl boss movement is so, in my opinion, so overrated. You're just a boss. If you're a boss, you're a boss. Whether you're a woman or a man, you're just a boss. Like
pretty much.
I just don't understand it. It's like that whole concept of just, you're a girl and you don't have to. I'm trying to think of something that's not going to offend people, but just acting like girls can't be feminine and beautiful and girly and be a boss at the same time. We're over that. Yeah. Stop telling girls that. You can be feminine and a mother and a boss and a CEO.
Wow.
Or neither of those things. Or stay at home.
Yeah.
But just stop calling it girl boss. There's my hot take for the day.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think it's really the commercialization of like once companies saw, oh my gosh, we can take this and make merch. Like, and I think that happens a lot of times throughout history where like as women finally find our footing somewhere, somewhere along the line, whether it's women or men, but I think it's mostly marketing companies a lot of the times that seem to kind of set us back a little bit by cutesifying it. And like there's always kind of a cutesy way to say the girl version of something that like we're already doing the same as a guy would.
Right.
And it does, I think, kind of set us back a little bit because it's a lot harder to take a girl boss serious than it is to take a boss seriously.
And what if you don't want to be a boss? That's still okay too.
Also true.
Yes.
I don't want to be a girl boss. I don't want a side hustle. I just want to relax.
Sometimes I want to be a stay-at-home fiance, and that should be fine.
I'm tired of running full speed.
Exactly.
Give me a break.
I do like that concept though of just watching. I saw the new Hunger Games movie recently. Things like that. You know what? This is why I love the movie Mulan because it is not in your face feminism. It is not like, she did this because she's a woman. It was just like she did it because she's a person and she loves her family. She's a family woman. And Mulan kicked butt.
Yep.
And that's what I like about it. And
she just want to save her dad,
yes,
man.
you don't finish the movie feeling like you learned a lesson. It's just a normal part of that movie.
Yeah.
I think that's what needs to be more normal.
I think, I mean, when you're a strong writer is able to sort of disguise a lesson and make it part of just the plot line and like that's how the movie unfolds. It doesn't have to be like, here's the lesson and you're going to learn it.
Yes. It's not like Full House where at the end we all wrap it up.
Full House.
Although we love Full House. It's just, you guys get what we're saying. There's some movies where the cheese factor is just...
it takes away from it, right? It undermines the actual message of what you're trying to
does.
say when you're doing too much of the messaging.
Exactly.
Virtue signaling, I think, is what it's kind of called.
And I do think we see it sometimes with men too, where we're like, oh my God, they were so in touch with their femininity. Oh my God, they showed emotion. It's like, let's just make that
Right,
normal.
you're like, that's the bar.
That's the bar.
And it's on the ground.
Yeah.
So
just be yourself, people. Exactly. I think we're on the same page about that. Hopefully you do too. We didn't mean to offend any people who love girl bossing out there.
No, and you're allowed to love that too.
Of course. We just hope you see our point of view.
And it is December. I know we're all getting in the holiday spirit, but it means the new year, 2024, is sneaking up quick.
Almost here.
And are you a New Year's resolution kind of girl?
Yes.
Yeah?
I need to be. I need to write down my goals, even each day. I write everything out in my planner of my goals for the day. So I think if I'm going to get anything done, I need to really like make a list and put my mind to it.
I think I like making them goals better than resolutions per se,
Sure,
and I've just never been good at making them. Like I have always made somewhat empty resolutions, and therefore I don't really keep them.
Right.
But they're saying that sort of the key, if you are making New Year's resolutions this year, is to do it in small steps, and I think that all makes sense.
I think so.
So like you set small, achievable goals throughout the year, and it's going to be a lot easier to achieve.
Yeah, I think so. Especially if you, like one of the most common ones is losing weight and getting healthy, right? But if you, let's say, I'm just using a number, 100 pounds you want to lose, and you're like, I'm going to lose it by March, slow down. That's a little different.
Yeah.
Saving money, I feel it could be easier.
Yeah.
Save a little money each week. So I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Small steps. Although I have been known to do too small of steps. And so then when I start to, you know how everyone has the part where they start to slowly stop doing their resolution.
February.
Yes. So if I do too small of steps, I've noticed it's just, I don't have a resolution anymore.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do what's
All right.
best for you.
Well, we'll check back in with the new year and see what our resolutions are.
Yes.
And we'll probably need you guys to help us keep them on task.
Yes, please. Y'all have to hold me accountable. Someone has to.
Well, we've got a great show coming your way today. Our field correspondent, Maya Henry, is going to tell us what's coming up on COASTLIFE.
Coming up today on COASTLIFE, trying to find holiday hair ideas? We're taking you to a local salon to give your hair a festive makeover. And are you a holiday expert? Because we have some holiday trivia to test your skills.
COASTLIFE is brought to you by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
All right, for just a brief moment, we're going to take you back in time to a few weeks ago, early November.
Okay.
You
I'm
remember?
there.
Yeah,
I'm seeing
you
it.
see it now? And now go to the part of COASTLIFE where we had the amazing Chip guy on.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yes, and he got us excited for the Georgetown Christmas Parade, for the Caroling on the Circle event, and all of that kicked off. So, of course, we had to bring back the amazing Chip guy. He's back on the COASTLIFE couch. The king of Christmas.
Through the time portal.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yep, that's right. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We're
Good
happy to have
afternoon.
you.
Yep.
We're also happy to hear about how Caroling on the Circle went. It was your first year having that event on the same night as the parade. So
That's correct.
What was the response?
Fantastic.
Good.
We were thrilled to see the response. Whether people were there for the parade, the tree lighting, caroling, or a 3-for-1 special, I don't know. Everyone loves a holiday deal.
Yes.
It was just a great showing that night on Thursday evening, and I mean the circle was just packed with people, and I think all around it was a tremendous success. We also announced preliminarily that we have collected 15,000 canned goods through Thursday night of last week. So it was just a fantastic showing on Thursday evening of community goodwill and holiday cheer.
Yeah, I mean, it looked great.
Yes.
I was disappointed that I couldn't make it, but
I thought you were going to sing, both of you.
I know.
We were looking for you.
I know. And some other time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would want her, not me.
No, we're in this together.
I know. Yikes.
But is there a favorite part maybe of having combined all of these events now that you had, or maybe that we want to see next year?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't really given that much thought as to what
Still
a favorite
recovering?
part, but yeah, still recovering. And we'll do a little bit of post-event, debrief. But I think everyone from the Chamber of Commerce, the county, the town, we were all thrilled with the response that we saw, and things really did flow in a cohesive manner, and it just fit well. I mean, the intent here was to sort of give the community one big Christmas package, to unwrap there on the evening of December the 7th, and it really did exceed expectations. It went very well.
Good. Awesome. That's incredible. And you said you got like 15,000 about canned goods so far. Can you just remind people where those donations are going?
Sure. Thanks. Well, just to backtrack,
yes.
So we start this in early November with the Pack the Pod
Right.
food drive campaign, which runs concurrent with Caroling on the Circle. Caroling on the Circle is the event that is front and center stage in early December. But we are collecting canned goods and non-perishable food items as well as donations, largely through schools and businesses that make contributions. Either they do their own food drives that contribute into ours, or they make a monetary donation, which then parlays into canned good purchases. So we're running for about 5 to 6 weeks ahead of caroling actually happening, and so in that time, that's where we collected the 15,000 donations in items that will go to about 20 food banks here in Sussex County. And these are the smaller food closets, community food banks that are supporting local communities, local towns, and we'll continue that now for the next 2 to 3 weeks through the end of December. Our goal is to get as close to, if not beyond, 20,000. And that will really do a tremendous amount of good in the community, because these organizations really are grassroots. They support families within many of our small towns, and they depend on Caroling on the Circle and the Pack the Pod food drive and the generosity of the community to really make a difference in people's lives, put food on the table, and get them through the winter season.
Yes. You'll get to 20,000.
For sure.
I hope so.
Maybe people who are hearing this and they want to participate, how can they do that? Where can they make a donation from now till the end of the month?
They can do that by stopping by our offices on the Circle in Georgetown. It's to the Circle. We have a big storage shed out there that's decorated for Christmas. That's the pod. We have a bin on the stoop at the front of the building. You can drop off items at any time. If there is a larger donation that needs to be delivered, or if you need us to pick up, we can accommodate that as well. Give us a call, 302-855-7700, or visit us online at SussexCountyDE. That's all one word. .gov.
Awesome.
Perfect.
You got it. Well, congratulations on all of the success, not just with the food drive, but just with your one night just full of Christmas cheer. It really got a great review from the community.
I'll tell you what something was. It was. Thank you. Jason Lee was a big hit.
Yes.
Aw, yes.
He is a big
That
hit. We
was
love
something
him.
great to have. I now just thought of that. I want to give props to Jason.
Well,
He
I
did a
think maybe we can
fantastic
make
job.
him a more permanent installment, perhaps.
We'll see. I'll have to probably talk to his agent.
Yes.
We'll see.
That's right. We might know how to get in touch
We
with
might,
him.
we might be able to convince him.
Incredible. Well, thank you for coming, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Don't forget, we'll have that website up. Say it one more time for me.
SussexCountyDE.gov.
Boom, that's where you got to go, everybody. All right, you can do that right now. We'll be right back with a coffee tip for you when we return.
And we are back with our favorite coffee lady, Wanda Guyton with Coffee Rendezbrew. We've been taking the seasonal flavor tour of these coffees, and first of all, every single one of them, out of the park. Like every single one is a winner.
Awesome, thank you.
So we remember the mocha pot technique that you learned from Wanda earlier on Coast Life, maybe a few episodes back now. So we brewed something with the mocha pot.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about the coffee that we brewed today.
We brewed our Jones's brew.
So what flavors are in that one?
It's a sweet cinnamon and hazelnut. So perfect for the season.
Yeah, and that's perfect. I mean, that'll carry you from fall all through the winter season. Cinnamon never goes out of style.
No, it does not.
So we've also grabbed a couple things to kind of jazz this up a little bit. Should I start with the pour?
Yep.
Get that nice and steamy.
Yes.
hot off the stove.
Yep, you can always expect that from the mocha pot.
Yes. So what should we do next to kind of dress this up a little bit?
So next we're going to add some whipped cream.
Ooh, fun.
Yep. And remember, whipped cream is a nice alternative over cream. It's going to give you a little bit of sweetness that some creamers may not. And you can add as much or as little as you like. I think that's enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we've sort of paired this. I mean, your flavored sugars are to die for.
Thank you.
What have we got here?
Yep, so with the Jones's Brew, we paired that coffee with the sweet cinnamon sugar. So it enhances the cinnamon flavor of the sweet cinnamon and hazelnut in the Jones's Brew coffee.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, perfect. Again, and I love how we're all color coordinated here too.
Yes.
Because even the coffee bags are beautiful.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right.
So we're just gonna take
Yes,
a
that's
little
right.
bit
A
of
little
sugar, add
I'm
it
so
on
excited
top.
about the sugar. Thought we already added it. Whoops.
No, you can add as much
That's
as you like. You know, some people, some of my customers, they love sugar. So some of them enjoy.
That's it. If you're going for a little more sweetness. I mean, I think too, these are also great to pull out at any kind of party or
Yes.
anything that you're doing. I mean, I know I like to do a lot of big movie festivals in the winter months and do all those cheesy holiday movies. So this would be the perfect accessory for that. So let's give it a go, shall we?
Yep.
You don't get the whipped cream mustache, you're not doing it right. But cinnamon is really one of my favorite coffee flavors. So this is just, I mean, I think I'm just gonna take this with me.
You can. I'll let you have it.
So make sure you get some of that and stick around for more coffee tips, more flavors. These are all the kinds of things that we've been exploring with Coffee Rendezbrew that's gonna make you a better at-home barista.
Exactly.
Don't go anywhere though, there's more Coast Life on the way.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Coffee Rendezbrew.
All right, it's a time of maybe stress on a lot of us. The holiday seasons bring stress. It's also playoffs time, so a different stress for athletes right now. It's really important to take care of your mental well-being and your physical well-being, Leah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then lucky for you, we've got a place for you to do both of those things. Ocean Elements Salt Spa and Float Center.
So fun.
those ones where you can just suspend yourself. Like it's just the most relaxing. Like you can just forget everything, every care in the world.
I've always wanted to do it.
Well, that's in Ocean City, and Katie Zarilli from our sister show Delmarva Life is there to tell you more.
A relaxing infrared sauna with temps in the 130s. An exhilarating tub with chilly water measuring in the mid-50s. Put the two together, you get pain relief, improved circulation, and so much more.
The contrast therapy is a combination between the extreme hot temperatures and the extreme cold temperatures. So you got the combination between those things, and they really, the magic is the difference in the temperature.
It's magic that's new to Ocean Elements Salt Spa and Float Center in West OC. Owner Alan Mills admits going from hot to cold can be jarring, but being beachy people, it's nothing we're not used to.
I enjoy the analogy to when I go to the beach on a very, very hot day. I go in the sauna and I feel the temperature of like 130 degrees and it just feels nice, but I get a little bit hot in there, and when I get into the cold, it's so relieving.
The fire and ice, or contrast therapy, is medicine for the muscles, making it a highly effective recovery tool for athletes especially, but really anyone.
Going from that heat, which relaxes your muscles, to the cold, which really dilates the muscles and gets everything restricted and numbed up, really helps them recover quickly.
Local disc golfer Sean Johnson can back that up. He's lived with a bad back injury that the activity has aggravated.
I would leave here and my lower body felt better than it has in years. And that speaks a lot to me.
And it's not just about body benefits. It's big for the brain, too.
It's a lot more mental benefit than anticipated. Conversely, it's given me confidence, I guess, to work out harder at the gym and really push myself.
Now, as much as I would love to subject myself to the extreme temperatures today, maybe we're gonna leave it up to the athletes. So we've got DSN's Tim Nolan stepping up to the plate. Tim, how you feeling about this?
I'm terrified and amazed and really excited all at the same time.
Yeah, so we've got you in the sauna now. So you already warm?
It's toasty.
All right, so I'll leave this to you. I'll just let you toast up here, and we'll
Thank you.
shut the door there. Now,
Yeah.
Tim, tell me, how warm do you feel in there?
Definitely warmer than immediately outside this door. It doesn't feel like your conventional sauna where you come in and you're like overwhelmed with, oh my goodness, I'm breathing, hot rocks to your right or to your left. I'm breathing easy, and
Love that.
not just an athlete, but as an asthmatic, I feel like this sauna, like it's ideal for just kind of open everything up.
This is going to be great for you because you just ran a marathon, right?
Yeah, I'm just starting to feel like myself again, so
Yeah.
it's coming out a good time.
Is that the first time you've ever done that?
Yes, the longest organized race I've done before that was a 5K.
They have these in locker rooms in a lot of the sports franchises. They have all these facilities, and they use them for recovery.
Now that you're pretty much nice and cooked, you feel ready to freeze?
No, but let's do it.
Let's do it. I've heard the first 15 seconds may be the hardest, but I believe in you,
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Believe in me when I get in.
Just like a pro. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Don't.
That is a cool plunge.
How you feel, Tim?
That's really cool.
I noticed that your breathing just kind of went up a little bit.
Expedited, yeah.
Now I do need to set your clock, so I think I'm gonna
Oh,
go.
you didn't set it.
No, not yet, not yet. I think like 10 minutes is the time, right? All right. Oh, here we go. Describe the level of cold that you're feeling.
Yeah, I would say feet probably the coldest, and I think that's because of the temperature shock going from the sauna
Gotcha.
to here. But otherwise, like, my core is good right now.
Your
And-
core's good.
Yeah, no, I feel I don't feel inordinately cold. First couple seconds that you pointed out, breathing jumped up a ton.
It changed.
It's like a short couple as you get acclimated.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's really not that bad.
Not that bad.
No, and I didn't think it was going to be. What, 55 degrees? Yeah.
Yeah, 55 degrees in there.
Good.
Are you gonna get the arms in or no?
Is that the intent?
I'm just noticing, Tim, that you're kind of avoiding a certain,
Well,
Yeah, okay. No,
submerged in 55 degree water. I'm trying to.
Was just curious if you were gonna. Oh.
Do we?
I'm getting a thumbs
I'm
up.
terrified to see what happens.
I'm getting a thumbs up from the crowd here.
Fantastic. Down they go. Wow,
Hey! Tim, you're already at a minute 36.
that's cool. Hour 36, right?
Yeah.
I definitely saw the difference between keeping the arms out,
Really?
arms in now, because you got the other extremities immersed, hands, fingers.
I've heard that this also helps with mental clarity. So you might feel mentally better
Oh,
afterwards.
you're completely stimulated, like you're fully awake and alert.
Yeah.
Huge thumbs up. The feeling in my hands is going away.
Yeah,
but I would give
I'm
a
noticing
huge
you
thumbs
can't
up.
actually put your thumbs up.
Yeah, there.
I'll do it for you because I'm so nice. Tim, the final third.
I hate this so much.
Do it.
You know I'm good. You know I'm
do
good. Do
it.
it. Oh boy.
Here we go. Here we go. This is the moment of truth.
Oh my goodness gracious.
How does that feel?
Fantastic.
Now, did
So cold.
I see the breath is changing.
Wow. It does feel great.
I'm in my 40s now, and all the things people say are true, but you don't have to accept that. You can sort of fight back. And I think, not to sound preachy about it, but I really think this is a tool to do that.
All right, we are now in the salt room or halotherapy. We're gonna check in with Tim, who is now, you're a little wild post ice bath now. How you feeling, Tim?
I feel very relaxed.
Now, Tim, you are somebody the athletes look up to, or just any student. Why would you say you should come try doing this?
Where do you start? There's a lot of benefits for both your physical nature and your mental nature, I found, at least. If you can set aside time to just let your mind be at ease and take care of your body and make it a routine, I think you can have some great effects because stress will go down, you can just focus on your goals, both athletically and beyond, and I think those ads have very beneficial effects.
Well, you heard it from me, you heard it from Tim. You've got to check out Ocean Elements here in Ocean City and in Stevensville. And that's going to do it for us.
Thanks, Katie, and Tim Nolan getting in on the action there.
How cool is that?
I know, it looks so relaxing.
Yes.
Like it really, truly does. And it'd be a great gift for somebody too, I think. If you're looking for some gift ideas, a nice way to treat somebody this holiday season.
I would happily accept that gift. But we are talking more about the holiday season. Something happening tonight right here on Coast TV is I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is yet, but it is a very special Christmas special coming to your TV screens. We have a sneak peek when we come back.
All right, Paige, the holiday season, here we are.
Yes.
Full swing.
Oh, yeah.
Now, do you think you would be awesome? I mean, you know I love trivia.
Yes, you're very good at it.
Well, that's debatable. But do you think you could do some holiday trivia?
I think I could. I think I would be, if you were going to grade me on Christmas trivia, I'd probably get like an A- if I'm being realistic.
All right, can you name all the reindeer?
Okay, let's try it out. You put me on the spot here.
Yeah.
You got Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Vixen.
Oh.
I missed one.
I think you said one twice.
I did. Blitzen
Blitzen
and Rudolph. Dang it. Okay, I was going to say, let me think about it and we'll toss to Maya.
All right, what about figgy pudding? Do you know what that is?
I found out recently it's actually not very fruity like I thought it was. That
I don't know what it is. I figured I would ask you and see.
I don't think it has a lot to do with figs, and it has a little more to do with like meat than you would think.
Oh, okay. Well,
kind of disappointing.
Well,
maybe we can make it one day.
all right, we'll put that to the test. But I know our field correspondent, Maya Henry, is putting you to the test with a little bit of holiday trivia. Maya?
Happy holidays, Delmarva. Christmas is actually right around the corner, and we're gonna test people to see if they can answer some common trivia questions. Even test yourself if you're watching. Let's take a look. So we have Miss Rose and Miss Christine who say they may be able to answer these trivia questions. So, you guys ready?
Ready. Okay.
All right, let's scooch in just a little bit more. I have little arms. All right, first question. For the 12 days of Christmas, how many gifts did the singer receive? Who wants to go first?
Oh, the 12 days will be 12. Yeah, I would think. No?
Nope.
Oh, because you're. Oh, wait. I'd have to go back and sing it.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to say 12.
Wait, all together?
All together.
Okay.
It's a high number.
Sorry, I need a second.
It has to be more than 12.
82?
No, girl.
Not even close?
No. 364.
Oh.
All right, that's a little hard one. A lot of people don't get that right. What brings Frosty to life? You got this. It blew off? It blew off in the wind in the movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know, but I know my granddaughter knows.
Is it a hat? Top hat?
All right, you got one. Do you drink eggnog?
No.
Okay, all right. Do you know what it is?
Yes.
All right, so what's another name for eggnog?
I have no idea.
Okay. Do you want to give it a try?
Can you give me a hint?
Punch.
You're going to tell me.
Milk punch.
Milk punch?
Yes.
Never heard of such a thing.
I just heard of it this morning. What is Santa's favorite snack?
Cookies and milk.
All right, you got a point.
Thank you, God.
That is all we need.
All right, Leah, you put me to the test.
Okay.
I'm going to put you to the test.
Fair.
Do you know, on the first day of Christmas, what did my true love give me?
A partridge in a pear tree.
Easy.
Easy one.
She's the queen of
A
Christmas.
lot of birds in that one.
There are.
There's a partridge, there's hens,
There
there's
is.
geese.
Wow, I never noticed
Swans.
that. I never put that together.
There's a lot of heavily bird Christmas.
There are, okay. Well, we are not done talking about Christmas yet. Maybe I'm just being a little overly excited. But did you notice?
Shimmer and shine in your hair there.
The sparkle in my hair. I am trying to become a Christmas tree this season, and you can too if you're interested. Coming up, we are talking to Rehoboth Beauty Boutique about a really fun Christmas trend you can get put in your hair. Well, it is that time of year you're getting maybe your COASTLIFE studio ready for Christmas. Of course, your home ready for Christmas. But have you thought about getting your hair ready for Christmas?
Because there's a lot of holiday parties.
There are a lot. And we're not just talking getting your roots touched up or, which Leah maybe.
Calling me out. Okay, I see.
You can't tell you if I headbanded.
That's right.
It looks great. But there are just a lot more fun ways for you to stand out at your Christmas party, at your family dinner. Maybe with a little tinsel.
A little shimmer and shine that you got going on there. Looks great.
Thank you very much. I'm loving it. So that's right. Rehoboth Beauty Boutique is putting tinsel in your hair, a really fun way to celebrate the holidays. I got some put in, obviously. I'm so excited about it. We're going to take you through the process and what else is trending this year for Christmas.
So after the summer, your hair is dry, it's tired, it's fried, and it's really good to refresh it for the holidays. If you want a new look, to do a gloss, to do a bond treatment, a mask, just to give it some life for the holidays. Fashion colors are in right now. If you want to add some like red and green extensions, red and green color for the fall and the winter, you know, feel free to come on in and talk to us about a new style, new color that you would want for the winter. Tinsel is very fun for the holidays. It comes in all different colors. It's good for all ages. You just tie it right in the hair and it'll spice up your look for the holidays. It gives it a little bit of sparkle without, you know, the commitment of color. It's just a little something fun.
All right, Jonava, so we're talking tinsel in hair today. I'm so excited. We're putting some red and some gold in my hair. Why do you think this just is perfect for this time of year?
Well, you can look like a Christmas tree. That's always a bonus. And it's fun and it's temporary.
It is temporary. So how long does something like this last?
It can last up to a month or two if you take care of it very well. I have little kids that love it. I have adults that love it. And it's sometimes seasonal and sometimes it's just because it makes them happy.
Oh, perfect. So you do this all year round?
All year round.
Awesome. Oh, good. Will it naturally fall out or should I come back into you and you'll take it out for me?
It'll naturally fall out, and if you don't want it there anymore, we can take it out.
Jonava, I'm happy to hear that we can use heat on the tinsel. How much heat can you put on it? Can you blow dry? Can you wash it?
So this tinsel can withstand up to 400 degrees. So you can curl it, you can flat iron it to make sure it blends into your hair.
Amazing. I think this would be perfect for like a holiday party you're going to. But you guys offer a lot of services if you just want to look a little extra special and festive for a party or a get together.
Yeah, we could incorporate some tinsel into an up style or just a nice blow dry if you want it to feel a little more special for a holiday party. Sometimes people find it to be more difficult to get their own hair to look good while they're trying to get ready for a party, so we can just take that pressure off and all you have to do is get dressed, put on some makeup.
I love that, and I like the colors that you offer. I chose red and gold, but you have pinks, you have blues, all of that, so people can actually get this all year round.
They do get it all year round for every different holiday and just even for fun.
I mean, I don't want to brag, but my hair looks amazing. Can you see the shine? A close up, it's amazing how just fun it is, how you can see the tinsel. It's this big, it's so small, but it makes such a big difference. I know my nieces, when they see this, they are just going to have so much fun with it. So make sure if you're going in for a color, a cut, just getting your roots touched up, just ask about the tinsel. It could be a really fun touch for you this holiday season. And they have free consultations, so why wouldn't you stop in? Rehoboth Beauty Boutique, right on Rehoboth Avenue. They are going to get you ready for your Christmas parties and the new year. We have more COASTLIFE coming your way. Stay where you are. Okay, imagine this. You are floating throughout space. You are uncovering the mysteries of the cosmos, but this is the one thing you cannot figure out. Where did your tomatoes go?
Dang it.
I know.
Where did I put that?
Has that ever happened to you before?
You know, it hasn't happened to me before, but what a relatable scenario.
Right. This did happen to some astronauts in the International Space Station. This story's hilarious. So they had tomatoes. One day they just didn't. They couldn't find their tomatoes. They blamed it on a poor astronaut who ended up moving and going home.
Oh no.
And they were like, you ate the tomatoes and then left us. Thanks a lot, Rachel. That's a Vine reference, but basically they said thanks a lot. Months later, they just found the tomatoes floating in space.
Oh no.
Probably a little gross.
Probably.
Yeah, and they put out kind of a funny, sorry, sir. It was our bad. We just lost it in the space
sent this
station.
poor man all the way home from space, accusing him of losing the tomatoes.
Yep.
And there they were, just floating through space. It wasn't him.
Yep, but the biggest thing it's keeping me up at night is I have to know, was the tomato still in good shape? Because there's no like air, oxygen? I don't know how this works in the space. Well, obviously they have oxygen in the space station. How does that work? Like, does it get moldy as quick?
I don't know.
I don't know either. These are the
things that keep us up at night.
Yes, this is what I really want answered. But this happened to me recently. I don't know if I told you this. This always cracks me up. My fiance was accusing me of stealing his sweatshirts, a common, issue in relationships. And it's been like months where he's been like, well, if you would just return my gray sweatshirt. And like just the other day, it's been a long time, his roommate came home and was like, hey, do you know, is he missing a gray sweatshirt? I've had it. And it's just the best when you can uncover the mystery.
And you're like, I told you.
And you're like, you accused me and it wasn't me. So I applaud you, Mr. Astronaut, who went home and was accused.
Poor dude.
I know, right?
Love it.
Imagine the biggest problem in space. Oh well.
It is about that time though for us to scooch on out of here, make some room for our friends. Coast TV News at 5 is taken over. We will see you tomorrow.